This is going to be a very big week if you hold any cryptocurrency. This week, we could actually get a massive crash or a dump, or things can turn around very quickly. The reason why this is happening is because the Fed meeting last week, which if you watch my previous videos, I enlightened you as to what is going on. But the stock market, if we go to the weekly time frame, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing, let me change the color scheme so you guys can see this. And you probably are wondering why I changed my colors to black and white so there's no colors. It's because as a trader, your worst enemy is emotions, and those specific colors, the red and the green, they cause emotions. So when you take those colors away, it affects your ability and it helps you much better to trade, honestly. So let me go to my white color scheme. And this is a weekly candle. This is a massive candle. We haven't seen candles like this in a very long time, ladies and gentlemen. It's not very good. And this could be the potential top of this year for the stock market. And it's quite possible that we can, let me change the color here to black, that we can continue going down massively. If that is the case, cryptos are likely to follow. But there is now a narrative that cryptos could potentially, in these high rate environments, these high mortgage rate environments, not only in the US, but around the world, gold and crypto can go up while the stock market crashes during this recession. So that's quite a possibility. We are going to monitor it quite closely, but let me just be realistic with you. It's happened in the past with gold and certain other assets, not necessarily crypto. We have seen cryptos decouple from the stock market the last bull run where stocks were going down, but cryptos were going absolutely crazy. But this time, the stock market is still closely tied to the crypto markets. The financial institutions and the foundations of finances are closely tied, with crypto into the equities markets or legacy markets, whatever you want to call them. So we'll just call it the stock market. The reason for it is because you have these people that are investing in the stock market. They have money and they invest and diversify their portfolios into cryptocurrency. And all of the money, the majority of the money that comes to cryptocurrencies is coming through essentially the legacy markets. And that's why when stocks typically go down, cryptos will go down. So we're going to keep a close eye on this. And I do think that cryptos will go down if the stock market continues to go down. But I think there will get to a point, depending on how bad things can get, that cryptos will actually start to bounce up and decouple while the stock market continues to head down in this high rate environment, which is likely. When rates are high, stocks will die. It's just an old saying that is very true. But let's take a look at Bitcoin right now. Today, we are seeing Bitcoin bounce up a little bit, but not much, honestly, not much. And if let me go to this Bitcoin chart here. Bitcoin is at a very critical support. If Bitcoin breaks this critical support here, let me go to the daily time frame so we can see here. If Bitcoin breaks this support, which is around $25,000, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin will likely head down to that next key support over time. And that's where the price will likely find a bottom. It's going to be around $20,000. So if Bitcoin breaks this support, I think $20,000 is going to be likely. It's not going to be a quick thing. It can be. It can be a quick flush down, a quick crash down. We will likely find a price reaction there around the $20,000 level, somewhere in this range here. We will find a reaction. It will most likely be something like this that will happen, or we can come down here, balance, and then eventually find our way down there. So I'm thinking that $20,000 is going to be quite likely if the stock market continues to head down over the next coming months. But what will change this is if a Bitcoin ETF approval happens. That will probably bring Bitcoin and cryptos up massively, $35,000 to $40,000. It's quite highly possible in a very short time too. I think so. So if you hear that the Bitcoin ETF gets approved, I will likely just press the buy button. I don't care if the price is already pumped up a bunch. I will likely press the buy button, and the price will likely go up even after a 10% pump. It might retrace a bit, but it's probably going to go up and keep pumping for quite some time and could start a bull run. So until that happens, I'm thinking that Bitcoin comes down to the $20,000 region over the next coming months from our current level. It's a 25% correction. That is big. It's not going to happen at once. But we will probably, just to be completely realistic with you, we will probably do something like this. We bounce and come back down. It'll probably do something like that over time. And guess what? There's going to be 10% pumps along the way down, 15% pumps, 20% pumps. And if Bitcoin comes down there, we could see a huge rally, fake everybody out and keep going back down if things are going to continue going back down. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about the markets. But this week is going to be absolutely critical. I've been trading. I've actually been in a Bitcoin and Ethereum trade for quite some time, the past several days, and I finally closed it out for just basically break even today, just pennies. I was expecting Bitcoin to bounce. I was trying to scalp a Bitcoin long here and Ethereum, and as we're watching the video, the price is actually going down. So I'm glad I got out of those positions. But Bitcoin has a very, very key support here, and if Bitcoin breaks this support here, which is 26,400 approximately, the next key level that I'm looking for Bitcoin is 26,200. And then so on and so forth. So we have further levels to look. And if we look at the price, it's actually crashing right before our very eyes. Now, make sure you guys are using my ALGOSNIPER trading indicator, which gave us a sell alert for Bitcoin before the big crash. And it kept you inside of this sell trade. So it's not telling you to buy back in. And this thing is extremely accurate, and it calls the tops and bottoms of any market. You guys can try it at 50% off today at algosniper.com. It works for any stock, crypto, or Forex. Also, I highly recommend that you join my Patreon, where I am posting profitable buy and sell alerts for cryptocurrencies every single week, guaranteed to get your money back. I have a free trading community. You could join that below. And if you want to be trading and longing and shorting cryptocurrencies, make sure you do it over on Femex. Use my link right now, where you can mint the Femex Soul Pass, and you can mine the new token that they're going to be launching, the Femex token. An incredible opportunity you do not want to miss. That's going to be it for this video. So if you guys get something out of the video, consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing with notifications on, and I'll see you later.